before. Today we're going to be talking about January's reading and writing goals and progress, right? So if you follow my channel, you know that I do hunter-killer unboxings and investigations, and I do other things. So what I'm wanting to do is take my channel in the direction of like all things mystery, right? A hunter-killer fits into that very well, but I'm adding like video gameplay like for mystery games. So my first one is Nancy Drew Secrets Can Kill, and I have a few videos of that up already, and that's been really fun. And I also want to do like some reading and writing goals and progress and things of that nature, like sharing my reading and writing with you guys, because I do write mystery stories and I read a lot of mystery books. So I won't include in my videos like anything that's outside of the realm of mystery. Yeah, so I just want to share my reading and writing goals and progress with you guys. I think you may be interested in some of the mystery books I read, and maybe you'd be interested in what I'm writing too, and my goals and progress on that. So I'm going to start sharing that kind of stuff on my channel. I already have a little bit in like a Nancy Drew video game gameplay that I was doing, and I don't know if you guys watched that video, but it's pretty cool. You'd like it. You should check it out. But I did mention that I read Lock Every Door by Riley Sager in January in that video, and this is an excellent book, okay? So what happens is there's a girl, and she comes across some hard times, like she needs money. So what she does is she finds this job where it's like a dream come true. It's a really ritzy apartment that she comes across where she'd be an apartment sitter, and she'd get paid very well. But there's like only a couple of like things that she has to follow. Like she can't talk to the regular residents that live there or bother them or anything like that. She has to stay in the apartment every single night, and she can't have any visitors, right? So that's very, very weird. But she goes along with it, and some things happen. And what I love about this book is like throughout the book, you guess a few things that are about to happen. Or you can guess like where some things are going. But like the main like suspenseful thing about the book, there's no way you can guess it. It is amazing. Like I was blown away when I found out what was going on at that apartment building. So I highly recommend it. If you love mystery, you will love this book. It's very, very well written. And I loved it. So, another thing I was going to do in January, one of my goals is to read all 3 books of Truly Devious, the trilogy, and that's written by Maureen, okay? And I've been having problems, like the 3rd book in the trilogy, The Hand on the Wall, came out January 21st, and I did buy it. I purchased it to read on my Kindle, okay? I have a Kindle Paperwhite, and I read my Kindle Paperwhite every evening, okay? So I'm not even through with Truly Devious, and I started reading that almost at the beginning of the month. Because my routine is, like, for audiobooks, which I read Lock Every Door on audiobook, right? And so I'm very busy. I'm a homeschool mom. I have all these things to do. So what I did was I read Lock Every Door on audiobook. So I was able to read that while I was cleaning, cooking, and stuff like that. But my nighttime routine is to read in my Kindle Paperwhite, put on some rain sounds, and then fall asleep. Well, I've been falling asleep like soon after I start that routine. So I haven't really gotten that far in Truly Devious, the 1st book. The 2nd book is called The Vanishing Stair. And then the 3rd book, which I haven't read yet, is called The Hand on the Wall. So I'm thinking I may quit reading Truly Devious and go ahead and read the 3rd book, because I want to know what happens. But I also enjoy reading Truly Devious, so I haven't made up my mind yet, to be honest with you. But it's a very good trilogy. I do recommend reading Truly Devious and The Vanishing Stair, and I probably will also recommend reading The Hand on the Wall because it tells how everything ends in the story. But the Truly Devious series is about a girl named Stevie Bell, and she goes to a private school named Ellingham Academy, where there was a murder, or not a murder, but like, well, I don't want to give too much away, right? But there was something that happened there that resulted in deaths or disappearances, okay? And Stevie's going there to figure out what happened. She's really into like crime solving, and she's really into the Ellingham case. And so she goes there to solve this crime, and other stuff occurs, right? It's very good. I highly recommend it. There's a lot of representation in that book, which I enjoy, and I would go ahead and pick it up if I were you. And if you like mystery, I mean, it is like young adult, so if you're not really into young adult things, maybe it's not for you. But if you like young adult and you do like mystery, I recommend the Truly Devious trilogy. It's very, very good. So let's move on to my writing, okay? We have the reading goals and progress for January covered. So writing. I have just recently started to share my reading and writing goals and progress on YouTube, and my writing is very sporadic. I have written a ton of novels, mystery novels. They're all mystery, I believe. I don't think there's any stories that don't involve a mystery that I'm writing. And a lot of them I'd like to revisit, but I'm focusing on one story right now. And my problem is, of course, like I said with reading, I'm so busy that, that part of my life falls to the wayside, especially when I get stuck. So I have like several books where I have like 60,000 words written, 27,000 words written. You know what I mean? And there are some that I want to revisit and go back to after I finish this one. That is my goal, like above all else, that's my goal, is to finish this one story. And be able to move on to, I have another story. I had a great idea. That's another one of my problems. I come up with another great idea, and I'm like, I have to get some of it down before it's like lost forever, right? But I just like wrote down a bit of that idea and put it to the wayside because I'm finishing this story. But so my goal for January and February and March, I was going to write 15 chapters of this story in January, 15 chapters in February, and 15 chapters in March. Well, what ended up happening is life happened, and I have 4 chapters written, and now I'm stuck on the 5th chapter, and I'm not sure. I know what I want to happen in the chapter. I don't know how to get it there. So, my new goal is just to finish chapter 5 in January. I want 5 chapters finished completely. That's my new goal. Today's the 28th. I have today, tomorrow, and the next day to finish that chapter. And I'm going to do it, okay? And so my modified goals are to finish those 5 chapters in January, finish 10 in February, and then see where we go from there. I know I need to set aside a time every single day to write something, or to get something down, to get something figured out at least. So I am working on that, and I do plan to get that figured out. So as far as reading goals for February, what the hell was that? Oh my gosh, I think a bird just flew into my window, guys. Oh, that was creepy. Did you hear it? Okay, so my reading goals for February are to finish that 3rd Truly Devious book called The Hand on the Wall for sure. And I'm also starting a new audiobook that I'll probably end up finishing in February, and I forgot the name of it and the author because I just started it yesterday. So you'll hear more about that in upcoming videos. And then for my writing progress, I think I've already told you what that is. Well, I'm going to go see what that was, I guess. How weird and creepy. But did you know that most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed? So what are you guys doing? Come on, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay caught up with reading and writing, goals in progress, awesome mystery video games, hunt a killer unboxings and investigations. And also, I'm going to start giving commentary on mystery movies and TV shows if that's something you're interested in. I have a lot of stuff coming up for my channel that I think you're going to be so excited to see. So go ahead and give that subscribe button some love, right? And go ahead and ring that notification bell so you are informed when my videos come out. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up today. That tells me to make more videos like this. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.